Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Hey, did you want to pre-order the stall that they have on sale of one of the characters? It looks kind of cool. It's a little bit expensive, but you know. You think I can borrow a few $100?
No.
But we can have one of these in our living room.
Like, if you can save up money, that's one thing, but...
But we can have...
Yeah, we be questing, also we be not having the text-to-speech up. Hold on, let me fix that bit.
Oh, is Ellie here?
No, just someone.
Rex speaks I.
Oh,
Disroll lip by disroll kiss.
Let me get OBS Studio up on my, or stream, OBS Studio, stream remote up from my phone. So I can must put OBS there.
So when are we going to put our names back?
I have no idea. Anyway. I wish I knew where the USB-C charger for phone wound up right now. There it is. Wish granted. Oh yeah, that is the armor I was wearing. Q17.
Rex speaks I love your character.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, this is the arm. This is the armor I have to be wearing.
Your character or my character?
Wait, whose character are you talking about?
We will never know.
Rex speaks I your cake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just the gear he happens to be wearing right now.
Rex
Oh, did you find any new glamours?
I meant yours.
What's glamours?
Like, you know, what you use for action.
What you use for what?
Never mind.
We might go cut out there. Anyway. See when I'm on the quest. Oh, I need to go over there. Alright. Teleport. I'm unattuned. Alright. I guess I should have figured that out when the map wasn't filled in. I don't think there's a convenient way over there from here. Oh wait, I'm just in the capital city, so... Alright. First, I'm doing this crystal. Please leave me alone. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time. It comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. Finish clear trumps. Perhaps you could sue them. You're right. I'm not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but hardly means I'm going suffering the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just an ordinary day. Then back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. It was Hinderous Fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman once glimpsed was enough to tell me that she did die a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Tal, came to claim her soul from his realm. What, you're investigating the same masked man? Investigate. We'll help you in whatever way we can. Anything to ensure that we don't have to suffer Madrid's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I want. Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping you with this adventure. It's the last I can do to repay him for comforting me. Here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin, known as Ziz, could infect such wounds. That's why some folks are pointing fingers at them. I somehow doubt that's the answer to that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you say 3 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Yeah, because that's how investigation works. Just kill 3 of them. See if you find anything. Also going the wrong way. Oh, god damn it. These other games where you automatically dismount when you try to attack. Yes, you already seen the Zeus. Good work, adventurer. So you're able to fight against the the fact you're able to find is just that creatures are a culprit. Nothing. Truth to be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it would look like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike this off our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man of his winged eyeball. There's something else I've heard about these deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. Better watch myself, eh? Unseemingly japes aside, these rumors have been going around. There's some as whispered that after each victim died, her car went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. Spares investigation, I reckon. Go into fire, stand sticks, throw the thing with thrown rocks, bring back the fragments, and I've give them a gander. There's something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself, least word. Manager's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I can't say where it was concedence, but my sighting took place precisely the same point as measured. I was heading home after a day digging shadows, looking. I found myself in the gaze of the giant eyeball, let out a scream top of my lungs. Ran with one looking back. This happened to Rocky Ariosto here. Okay. Most folks are too scared to go within 100 yams of the rock Rancor. It's his name, but there's a few vengeance spirits of a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Now, why these are just your guard variety crystals. It's a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lighting. They're definitely a lighting aspect. I almost hate to say it, but this explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone to waste both your time. And a perfectly good fire stand stick. Oh well. A monstrous behemoth appeared and slew you. That creature had long been scared upon the falling fulgur. Intentional or not, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But it does make me wonder, was it truly the winged eyeball I saw, or was it merely a trick of light combined with the blind panic? There has been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take this as sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I've been pondering my encounter. It was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt it was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken it such distinct creature for a Banamite. But you and I were miles apart. How could we both seen it precisely at the same time? What's more, an adventure friend has run in with the bandits at the very spot you claimed to see the fiendish eyeball, isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball of the wings. I would wager an apple tart. I would wager an apple tart on it. Ooh, he's serious. But listen, perhaps it's not so mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. It's so obvious, but that means since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, there must be even more victims as yet discovered. Gulp. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. Well, I burden to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown. At least you have forgotten. It was a rocky area to the west that I saw in my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there will be pleased for any information that perhaps the security of the region. God damn it. Okay, just wait for the paralyzer to wear off, I guess. Okay, there we go. Be an adventure. Is there aught I assist you with? Gods be good. Not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to be used to the horrid sight of the poor one. Identical deaths have been reported in the center shroud. But the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature any sightings of the winged eyeball or common. Sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. These creatures appear to be moving the bodies, but to what end none can say. The victims have all been young women, all found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It has been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of. The button engraved with the lily motif. The very same object is found upon another victim, a family sigil, or that of an organization perhaps? Either way, I dare hope that this find will provide pivotal in solving the murders. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You need to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Grenda and have it examined by Maween. Maybe someone in her vast network of connections can shed light on the sigil.
I have to use this on stream at least once.
On the car?
Yeah.
Okay, well, right now I'm teleporting to New Granada.
I also like the Final Fantasy 15 music that plays. It kind of has like a harmonica to it.
Huh. Yeah, I like harmonica. Among the long list of instruments we don't hear enough in modern music. Harmonicas, accordions, well, these days saxophone even. Saxophones didn't get nearly as much radio as like, you know, accordions and stuff. Harmonica, that's what I was trying to think of. But yeah. I kind of want to look up Megalovania played on harmonica. You know, I said I was teleporting somewhere, but that somewhere happens to be Capital City. Where you can't use their mounts. So I just keep thinking of World of Warcraft, you know, where you can everyone just fly their mounts in the city, but I guess in WoW you can click through mounts easier or something. Good morning to you, Delrum. By your grim expression, I suppose you aren't here for scones and herbal tea. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving's quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you find this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize this lily sigil. You'll have to find an answer the old-fashioned way by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Brunetta over there at the Esper Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes for that one. Oh boy, walking around talking to random people in the city for the quests. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? There's clearly no... That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Seems some manner of decorative button reminiscent of those worn by families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can't say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Grenadan culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Grenada who does, it would be Kindgul over in Lancer Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a formal basis. Fernanda believes I can help you? Well, this is a rather bold assumption to make. I'll try to assist you, never you fear. Whoever odds comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of an ordinary Grenendans. The owner of this bun is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to Gurney's ward northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late there has been a man who is purposely seated at a bench by Ward's entrance. His name is Yurgison, and I seem to recall seeking a merely similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. Gasp! The sigil of the Dartincuris family. How did this come to be in possession? How do you become? How is that you came to be in possession of this blood? The body of a murdered woman. Her face, was it married and was it marred in any way? I fear as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. I was once a manservant and the employee of one of the oldest, proudest families in Grenada. The Darkroots, during this time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amanda, mistress of the household. Fair summer, was she possessed the heart of befitting of her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a change in her. Though the lady escaped with her life, death may as well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequenced herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came. These masked men, but my lady believed that they were to help her regain what she had lost, so she began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew even more grandiose as time went by. Eventually there came a day where the lady bound one of her handmaids to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Sufficient to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to the place, not after the nightmare I'd witnessed. I was left to the Aka Manor, my home for the night on half a century. Long did I weep the girl was slain, and longer still the woman that Lady Amanda had been, yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you approach before me. My lady's madness must end to let at least more innocent lives be lost. Lay her torment soul to rest as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at the Husk Manor on the western edge of the Center Shard. Go now, go and do what must be done. Oh, is this a dungeon coming up?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. Oh, I see. That's how you get up there. Is you climb up this damn giant root. That guy blended it for a little bit. Oh. Are you bound in the current duty?
Yeah.
Oh. How long will that take?
Well, less than 79 minutes, but I'm sure we won't use up all that time.
Oh.
It looks like we're just under halfway now.
Alright.
Yeah, this isn't like meant to be an out thing. It just seems like this gives you a lot of.
Why doesn't the dance emote loop until you're done? Anyway, probably get time just to go pee.
Things are good. I'm out. Oh wow, that was fast.
I mean, I am a tank.
It's like, alright, I guess we're in now.
Just all the matter of finding a healer, right?
I know this cutscene.
They give it like Castlevania vibes.
Oh, you haven't done this dungeon before, it's pretty cool.
How much like Castlevania did it make it feel like?
I don't know, but you start off in the castle. I think that's the first step, right?
Yeah. I guess we do the bottom floor first.
Yes.
Oh, Iron Well. Okay, so how many of these rooms matter? Oh. So I guess the ones with mobs in them. Right?
Yeah, that's a good, thing to go by.
It's awkward when everyone's following you around, you've not been in the dungeon once before.
The main thing we're looking for at this point are tiny keys.
And tiny keys.
Yeah, we'll just find them throughout.
Oh, so it's giving it a little bit of that, tossing a bit of that Resident Evil in there as well, right?
Yeah, basically you need to find tiny keys. Don't get find a tiny color key. Then once we get all the color keys, we can go upstairs and beat the final boss.
Alright. This is a locked door.
Alright. Feel like we should have found a key.
Hey, what's this? Oh no, that was you. Well, we should probably stick with the rest of the party, right? Well, there's one.
I'm stealing your bat.
Any reason for that?
I don't know, but it was coming towards me. Was I doing too much damage to it?
I don't know. Was I not doing my AoE?
I don't know, but the bat was just starting to run towards me. It was like, oh, I stole your bat. Alright, now that we have the key, we can now open the door.
Or they can open the door. Hey, another key.
Issue chair.
Wait, was the chair blocking your line of sight?
Why does this jittery block the line of sight? I can see right through it.
You used to say that in chat, be like, line of sight, I can see right through it! I guess this is...
Do. What was it? No looting that?
I think pot of fine wax.
Something so bad I didn't even get hit on it.
I mean, it was just a pot of fine wax.
I assume it's good for some crafting stuff.
I guess.
I'm also guessing that only one person in this group has some crafting stuff.
So they just automatically got it.
Yeah, maybe.
Or at the very least we don't, so we don't get included in the roll.
Because normally we at least get to choose greed from.
You can now accept the next class job quest. Yeah, I'll do that right.
I don't like this
You don't like this what?
I was gonna say I don't like this music. I also picked up the key and battle music started playing.
Oh really? Wait, was the battle music supposed to stop?
Well, someone pulled aggro.
Oh. Oh, someone actually... Okay, I thought we pulled aggro because we picked up the key. So I didn't even think anything of it. Midas Terror. I assume our fighter guy wants to see the enemy's ass, right?
Yeah, probably. Alright, is everyone in here?
We have 15 seconds. I don't know, whenever a boss turns around, my gut instinct is just to assume that they're gonna summon mobs. Wow, +1/+1. And I still can't even roll neat on it anyway, so whatever. Oh, we're going further down, hey? I'm gonna try to not neglect my 1% responsibility for my death by casting my damage medication from time to time. Or what was I forget what the percentage trap guide to Final Fantasy gave, but oh. What? Wait, what? Am I stunned? Oh. Guess I was stunned. At least a WoW that actively avoids stunning the tank. You know? I know WoW's design, like, if the tank gets stunned, your party's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Whereas WoW's also designed to be, like, super casual and easy friendly, I guess, for at least everything but maybe the most endgame content. Hey, there's 2 tiny keys. Usually that kind of thing's a trap. When there's 2 keys in one room.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, skeletons, resume the get your ass kicked formation. Feeling at 1 HP, right? I mean, as long as it's greater than 0.
We've been finding a lot of magic stuff this dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, use return.
Oh, well, where's that? Oh.
I have to go. My planet needs me.
Wait, where's the return button? Okay, slash return works, thank God. This is like the first dungeon you use it in, usually.
I think this is the only dungeon where people actually use it.
Oh, because
what that's supposed to do is, it's pretty much your Hearthstone, so you pick a city and that's like a free quick travel.
Oh. Okay, so it's like how, like in Zelda, the magic mirror takes you to the beginning of the dungeon instead of its normal teleport.
Yeah.
Or that one item
Yeah,
from Ocarina of Time that does that.
I think now would be a good time to use my limit break.
Limit break? What's limit break? You know, you died to a boss at 1% and no one knew how to use the limit break. Well, where'd that fog cloud in front of the door come from? Oh, where's the ad? Get back here. Ah.
Limit break!
I died. Did the healer drag or no?
Alright, resin. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep. Reappear to load in. God, I feel like I flubbed that one. I just didn't do it. Boy, Rogue and Ninja and Disciple of Magic. Player left positive impression upon you. Nice, I don't know how you do that to other people.
It should appear on the bottom of your screen. We can't do it with each other because we're in this. We partied up together beforehand, but if there was anyone else here, there would be a little thing at the end that lets you.
Oh, does it go away when they leave?
Yeah.
Oh.
So right now we can't because there's no one we can.
Well, Cody, because we always give condolences to each other, right?
Yeah, and they don't. And didn't. This is how you become a mentor, so they don't want people choosing it.
I feel like we should get something else, like friendship tokens that don't actually mean anything, but we just give them to each other for the lulz.
Like I somehow got 14 of the tokens.
One cannot help but admire the impressionable spirit that quirk into life. Oh no, 2 robed men. Or women, I don't know, I can't tell. It's a pleasure to meet the latest adventure. You're every bit intriguing as our master gave us to believe. No, it's no ordinary mortal who could acquire one of the crystals of light, much less 3. Crystals make you strong, and it's to that strength that the light is drawn. Hedderworth chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. Irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, the game you're not to play, but to measure your strength. Master, that task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Farewell, bringer of light. Hey, back to the capital city. Oh, thank you. You return. What sights awaits within the manor? What has become of Lady Almadine? You must tell me all. So, she went so far to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whatever the masked men you encountered are in some pair that first led my lady astray, but it's plain that they are the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they brought upon others. But who am I to ask of punishment? By my silence I allowed I know not how many young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore. Though misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am a brother to gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. Only pray the gods will have mercy on my soul. Okay, someone's just on a flying bike. Yeah, other people walking in the walking sands, walking on top of the entrance. Thank you. Like, walking sands guarded by 2 lily poles, that's funny. Welcome back, Durham. Well, glad I am to see your safely returned. Tell me how fared your sojourn in the Telswood. 2 of Labyrinth's minions, are they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, the Ascend will begin to move in earnest. Would that we know of what end? Yet I am not bemoaned our plight. Thanks to your tireless effort, we are at least aware of the approaching darkness. Thus, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we scoundrels are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We need to alert the 3 nations the presence of the Elvis enemy and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There's no shortage of misery in the world that Ascends might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for there is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set the investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you're ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. That is not a better sword, thanks Quest. The shield. Shield better at least? That is not a better shield, thanks Quest.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, 2 primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation.
Leviathan and Titan.
There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
My character
Very
can't
well
emote
send
in
him
this
to
armor at all.
Minso without your stola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
Like, literally, the armor has no neck. He doesn't nod or
never
anything.
thought
He
it
just kind of
in
has this, like,
question.
stare.
Ever reliable.
Hell, even in
Very
combat,
well.
he's, like, staring at the
We will
ground
spare
because the
no
way the
effort
helmet's
to win
attached to the
victory.
armor.
You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Oh, the party finder's been added to my main menu. I'm guessing there's like other quests and stuff.
Yeah.
Other than just dungeons. Teleport. Let's at the level 30 quest now.
Nice, you're getting there.
Now, how many more quests are there at this point?
50 is when it stops.
Okay.
About like 2/3 of the way there.
Well, I mean, in theory, but there could be like other random gaps like there was that one time. probably my least favorite city because all this upper lower decks nonsense. There we go. It's too hard to navigate, but it's a little annoying. Okay, game, why did you face me right at the loading zone once I finish loading? You just finished loading. You know what I do? Go back to that loading screen again. Hi, adventurer. Welcome to Master Command. If you wish to know more about listening, speak to the... Unless you're the guest we were told to expect. Forgive me, sir. Do business then. I am told that Ascension, the Kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A moon ago, we observed the Beastmen moving south. Increasing numbers. Crystals. Fodder for the fall primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Where is bread your accomplishments, Delrum? On behalf of Lisma Lamitza, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Emperor wished to address Delrum personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long as the Sagan and the Kobolds plague our people, nor is it the first time that we have addressed a primal threat. In the past, the Titan rose to threaten the peace. It was the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must take to our brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So that we turn now to the Skyans of the Seventh Dawn, and confident in the belief that Lisma's best hope. I hope you're right, yet the situation is far from simple. The Kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Lather say make a pact with the Beastmen that each would keep their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lomesians who violated this agreement? Dissatisfied with their lot, should we them condemn the Beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what he's sown. I'd advise you choose your words with greater care, Lady Stasha. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right for it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath, or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Lisma's citizens are, of course, a paramount concern. Alright, we have observed disruptions in the flow of the Aether further inland. The effects have been felt in the city here along. I asked much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Delrum? You have my thanks. Yeah, I can't nod in this helmet. You have my thanks along with the full support of Maelstrom. I'll await good tidings. Kobold should summon Titan demonstrations. They are no longer amenable to negotiation. This has been the case. We need prepare for conflict before we meet the Titan in the field. However, it'd be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think no better source of information than mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them employed the Great Fleet miles lower La Nastia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to be a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhaps you could ask for me. I meanwhile shall seek his followers. Oh boy, an entire overworld map I haven't explored yet.
He's kinda excited.
Lay down your blunder, son. Like, lay down your blunder, son. Come drink a pint with me. We'll have a good old time. Find me a lass or three. You gonna say adventure, or are you gonna say some adventure, or just keep staring? Hey, you want to know about the company of heroes? I, Hell's Prince of Bleeding Fame. Can't Miller's no peace no more. Still, seeing as you come all the way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky mate. Old Trebuchet was the company's best axeman. Now, what has it you want to know? Being a member of the company of heroes makes you level, it fills you with a level. Yeah. God, so you want to hear the tale of how the company heroes bested the primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean the bastard Titus, eh? Ah, if only you'd been there to see it. It was a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights we did. The ground tumbled with every step Titus took, and when he hit you, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Just like that. Boy, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, you know? The people around me sing me praises. They tell me you only care about learning the secret. Sweet is the best old Titus. Well, too bad, because I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats they made? And that's by the wooden... This quest is filler! Filler, yeah! We couldn't have you visit the town without at least killing some mobs. No, I like how they give you a clickable to some of these mods because they're like way higher level than the zone. How do we put a high level 30 quest in level 5 zone? Oh, well, the level 30 player has to click on the thing to summon the rats, of course.
Yeah. You'll start seeing that more with
What's the funny thing about that is that theoretically means these rats could dominate, like, could pretty much be the predators around here. If only they weren't stuck in that hole. Wind sprites, not scary at all, but these rats, damn, you know. Oh, so the beasties are dead. Nice work, Venture. Saving the hassle never mind. What ye still asking me about how to beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. It was pretty risky. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 scores of battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face the fat bastard, you can't just tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say... Come on, think of it. This ain't bad. Them creatures have a taste for the foreign mills here, so yeah, no trouble. Because I ain't asking you to cut down to one quick task skill. Everybody, why do you tell me to do west? Got some hero asking me to do his laundry for him.
Oh, the conclusion of that quest is pretty good.
Oh god, where the hell is he hiding? God, is the global cooldown slow? There we go. You again? Then Gobo was harassing the Millers dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Venture. Still, you took forever. For a day to get the job done. Still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if he got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe you slew, Torturous, you in here drinking again? If you are, then God Blue had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have a word on it. Leave the beast skull in two with me trust the axe I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me the truth. Was Turtus slay the goblin or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Turtus, the finest axeman ever to serve the company of heroes. The legendary slew the bester Titus. Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in the dark sudden dream? Company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody halfwit. Alright, well see, Titus was, what lads used to call him. The biggest load of sergeants that you've heard. Both of you outside will learn the truth the Lumsen way. Hey, attention, if you don't slay the Goblu, you may consider contract revoked. Oh, entering the level sync quest. Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash his boulder will judge. I don't think you're trying to kill me, that's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing to like. How the hell's with it? Can't just be... Yo, I could've used my immunity against knockback to keep him from pushing me. Is the bomb ever gonna go off? Alright, I admit I lied about being in the company of heroes, but I beg you, Chief, please don't dismiss me from my last odds I have. Save your blathering. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please, I don't want to deceive ye. I swear, I kept getting turned away by all the folks who asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I was Castle de Sol, and there was the Gizzard, and there was the Grizzled murderer, everyone treated like royalty. Heard was a captain in the company of heroes. Finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said it was one of them, but you believe me, so Look, his name was Whiskin, alright? Whiskia, he'll tell you how to defeat Titus. Or whatever the hell the thing's name is. Then, that's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on, then, tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. I got the guy just shrugged. Yeah, alright, fine. Alright, on the chocobo again. Okay, time to learn how to defeat Titans.
Yeah, Titus should be a second boss battle.
Of course, that quest with the rocks turned off my iron will.
Honestly, I thought the quest with the rocks was hilarious.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, why do all these quests have to turn off iron will? But no, technically, if I'd known he was going to knock me back, I could have just pulled my immunity buff on it. hey, a crystal I can attune to, so I can teleport back here later. Look at that. Attuning. Get the chocobo port. Someone's on some flying ice cat. Pardon, you wish to slay Lord of the Krogs? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Lisma Lemacy are depending upon us. Well, you fancy yourself heroes then, just like the tales. Be no quick to judge, long as I labored for well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with the power to protect him from primal influence. Thus was he able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks that have been taken to every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempted, useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and failed primos, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And the Titan was the worst we faced. We defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our best. Even if he possessed the power you claim, I have no reason to believe he will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Lisma in the wrath of the Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogrum on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurance that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security at Master Estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, you heard nothing of what I said. We have no time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you're welcome to find your own way to... Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice, but we execute the man's demands. Yet, much remains to be done. If we are the best Titan, forgive me, but I must ask to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see the remaining preparations. Leaving the duty work to others, are we? Yeah, very well. Pray to do whatever the good Captain Bird, however trifling. Remember the fate of Elizabeth that hangs in the balance. And I can see the giant orange glowing thing from here. Master Garger's requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you in a true task, I have to verify this won't be a waste of my time. Like I said, recently prowling the best of the East, as you can't imagine, my master's not want large slavery anywhere near his lands. The best cunning, but you should have no difficulty learning how to put the herring. Play the mint next. Why am I doing more errands? Well, did you deal with the Knicks? At least you think me overly cautious for testing you this way. You should know that an incident not long ago, a foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to serve in the company of heroes, but I know for a fact he did not. Oh! So this is his... Anyway. Anyway, now the pointless busy work's finished, I shall give you a challenge that benefits your talents. Individuals in the near future, Master Garushu wishes to welcome them to elaborate on the banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Mr. Desires can be so easily purchased. Extremely exotic feasts, a delve your missions to seek out and obtain rare ingredients chef requires. Alright. What's going on your side of things?
I'm fighting a bunch of mascots.
Bunch of mascots?
Yeah, you know the ones with the little balls on the heads?
Okay.
But I'm in like an 8-player thing.
Alright, it's a raid.
Yeah.
Let me be clear. This business between you and me and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was jolly good fun. LS Gritters are by large an unforgiving lot. Delton being a rare exception. I have to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so desperately and dearly miss. To understand that if you ruin my little charade by waggling your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven spiller. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good hamster egg in the nest. East ripe. Now next, claim it. The mother never strays far from the child. You'll surely be attacked. The moment you lay hands upon the egg, There will be other heroes, Darum. You do not need to challenge and abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in the swamp. Trial by turtle. Such bravery, such recklessness, this will serve you well against time. Do this act with me, I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Talayan. In the Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man named Olda. He'll be your next guide. Safe travels, Dalram. Oh, it's supposed to be like hidden lessons, hidden and also trying to get the... Like there's lessons tied to each ingredient you're trying to grab. Hey, the gold saucer's on my map. I found the first person mode button.
Oh, what button is it?
It's home.
Huh.
Yeah, there's... Yeah, but you just can't scroll directly in or out of it. And unfortunately, like, you don't get to see, like, your character's body or anything. It's just like, hey, here's the camera, it's zoomed in now. Oh, Fate that I don't need the level sync to participate in. Interesting.
Yeah, it means you're close enough level to it.
In fact, not only that, but apparently I'm below the recommended level for the fate. Say your business, adventure. So, the wasting sent to me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Except for your quest reward, of course. You will get that. So, I have the option for critical hit, direct hit rate, and determination. Unfortunately, I don't think determination for my class, is it?
Let me see what determination affects the amount of damage dealt by both physical and magical attacks, as well as amount of HP restored by healing.
Okay, well, what's better though? Critical hit, direct hit rate, or determination? Critical hit versus direct hit versus people have searched this before. Okay, critical hit and... Okay, so critical hit and direct hit do scale differently. At the beginning of the expansion, direct hit is usually mathematically better than crit, until we reach a certain threshold on crit, making it better than direct hit. It's not meaningless, it's a DPS increase. Determination's basically a min-main stat. How it scales versus the main stats varies a bit. I'd go to the theory crafting section of the Balance Discord if you want specifics. Okay, so that doesn't tell me anything about what I should be getting right now, though. Determination will always have less expected DPS output than direct hit, but isn't bad either. As for speed, it varies from job to job. So I guess, but it sounds like there's something like you want to max your crit first, then direct hit. It sounds like.
Yeah.
And determination, I have no idea where that fits into all this. The Undertale fan of me makes me sad that determination isn't inherently the best stat, but, you know. Oh, I don't know what you do with these anyway, materia. Also have some colored dyes too, apparently.
Yeah, one of the quests give you them. You can use it to dye stuff. Like Minecraft.
Yeah, but like, when do I, like, how does appearance gear work in this game? Do I just, like, have to put it on when I'm not in combat? Like...
You should be able to put it on as a glamour.
Oh, glamour. What does that mean? And by that I mean, where's the actual button?
I'm not sure if you have it yet.
Oh.
There should be a blue quest in the, in one of the areas.
Alright, so probably, some other time then. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that, and you did manage to obtain an egg. However, that's not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. And now I once believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am new. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skill instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood victory comes through patience and cunning. This is why I claimed my position and why I still hold it. And this is why I will not help an unproven whelp. Children of Sand did not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you recognize the skilled warrior in your own right, I would remiss to assist you. Ascend the desert east. Okay, do the fetch quest. So wait, you can technically never get your appearance tab in this game.
Yeah, I think.
Because it's on as just a completely optional quest somewhere. But once you get it, it's just like you stick stuff in it and it just looks like the other gear.
I think so.
Okay, the fact that you only think so makes...
I mean, it isn't like I've used it before.
Oh.
I am not Google.
Okay, so wait, you've unlocked it, but you haven't used it? Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Oh boy, the same thing where I just kind of lower something out and sit over here. Oh hey look, the mob spawned. But how is this not also just a brute force task? I just saw the shadow of someone's flying mount like go whizzing past me.
Oh.
Like it's just the shadow of a plane flying by. So this game renders shadows for things that are off screen. Neat. Also, someone's playing a game simply called Ultra Kill. Tell me, adventure, is our old nemesis dead? This fine necklace has benefits a veteran of countless battles. It'll make an excellent trophy. The spear belonged to one of his brothers. I know when he spied it from afar, he was unable to resist venturing out to encampment to see it for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impressed me, adventurer. I shall tell you for the ingredient you seek. There's a fate literally in town. It's a shame we didn't meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling what cannot be. You have warmed the hunt. Sandstorms, but the only catch quarry and type someone cannot resist. One is a parody creature. Oh, no one was healing me.
Are you like doing group stuff?
Not really. There's just a fate literally in town. I decided to hop in and AoE everything. And I don't think anyone can even see me inside the models of the monsters. Wait, where am I gonna respawn if I respawn? Fuck, I'll die! Why can't I just respawn to the nearest teleport crystal?
You can set your respawn.
Well, why do I have to set it every time? I'm not gonna remember. I don't even know if there's any actual players here. I guess, or maybe. I mean, okay, there has to be at least one, right? To have activated the fate. Look at there, fate stuff. Alright, now to my quest. The other thing too is if I did set my home, I would have respawned in the fate. Your skills of hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Donald. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Winston. Worry not. You have my word that he will receive in time for the banquet. Oh, is that a gear score I have on the top of my character?
Oh yeah.
So right now I'm just 20. The captain was always fond of this, I don't know, wine. Reckless first project. Show my regards. Well, the pants aren't an upgrade, unfortunately, but the boots will be. Because that just means I got the pants in some dungeon at one point.
Yeah.
Oh well. Might end up calling me here.
Alright.
I got the quest level 32.
Alright. So when are you off again?
Tuesday is when my next actual day off.
Oh.
Yeah, so technically it's like on a Monday through Friday. Okay, okay, not Monday through Friday scale, but on a weekly schedule, like on the whole week of the weekly schedule, I still do have 2 days off. I just don't have my 2 days off in a row this week. You know.
Yeah.
And I think, and theoretically, if they continue this schedule, I will have 2 days off. It'll just be Tuesday and Wednesday, and the schedule flips to the next week, like after Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I won't know. Alternatively, if they change their minds and put the schedule back, I'll have 3 days off in a row without losing any hours. The sacrifice is just that I get only 1 day off in a row this time around. Yeah, but I think it has to do with like just people who aren't or can't work anymore.
Yeah.
Or the schedule would have been made in advance, so the one recent event wouldn't have had an effect on it, but you know. Today was weird too, today was weird too because I didn't open. Like, I did end up helping the kitchen a little bit, but ultimately it seemed like I was set to just be in the window all day this time around. But I mean, the window's not hard, it just gets tedious after a while.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I need to do is I need to train myself to look at the clock less often. That helps. Also, coming in 2 hours later did help too. Like, anyway, ending the stream.